Hi guys, today I'm recording guitar video lesson number 22, the song This Suffering by Billy Talent, because one of you guys wanted me to play this, so here it is. And I guess there will be two parts of this song. And well, first up it's drop D again, so your 6th string should sound like this. And I'd say let's start with the intro, which sounds like this. And this over and over again. So first you put your fingers on like this. Well, your first finger goes on to the 10th fret, covering the 3rd and 2nd string, and you go. So 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 4th, and then 3rd again. So 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3. Then you go from this to this with your first finger on the 8th on the 1st and 2nd string, your 2nd finger on the 9th on the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 4th string on the 10th. And it's same picking order, almost. So 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. So far we've got then you put your fingers on like this with your first finger on the 5th fret, covering the, well, you only need to cover the 6th string, but put it on like this because I happen to find it easier. Don't know about you guys. And your pinky on the 8th on the 4th string, and you go. So 4, 6. Then you lift off your pinky and put your 3rd finger on the 7th on the 3rd string. So then you can do it with your first finger. It's about the 2nd string, or the way I do it looks like this with your, so you lift off your 3rd finger and put your 2nd one on the 5th on the 2nd string, because when doing these quick switches between the chords, I happen to find it very hard to put your finger over all strings very fast. So often you mute the strings you're supposed to pick by mistake, so I think it's easier like this. So it's then 2nd and 6th, so, and then 5th on the 2nd, 6th, sorry, so, and then you go on to the 2nd and 3rd on the 5th string with your first finger on the 2nd, on the 4th string with your first finger on the 2nd and your 2nd finger on the 3rd, and you go. So 3, 2, then empty. Then you put your 2nd finger on the 3rd on the 5th string. So then empty. So that's the whole intro. So the second part I'll show you in this video is the pre-chorus sounding like this. simple melody. You start like this with your first finger on the 7th on the 3rd string and your second finger on the 4th on the 4th string. And you go 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, etc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you put your 3rd finger onto the 9th on the 3rd string. Pick the 4th again. And then your pinky goes onto the 10th on the 3rd string. So the switching between 3 and 4, and then the 3rd finger goes into the 9th and your pinky on the 10th after that. Then you lift up your fingers and, well, these 3, you need the 1st finger to now cover the 7th on the both 3rd and 4th string. And you do the same thing you did when you had your fingers on like this, but now you only need the 1st finger. And you do, and then again 3rd on the 9th and pinky on the 10th, as before. So that's the first part of the pre-chorus. Then you put your second finger on the 6th fret on the 3rd string, and you go, so 1, 3, 1, 3. Then you put your 1st finger on the 5th on the 2nd string, go 2nd string, 3rd string. Then you put your 2nd finger on the 6th on the 2nd string, and you go 2nd string, 3rd string again. So, sorry. You do this twice. Then you put your fingers on like this. So you switch from this to this with now your 1st finger on the 5th on the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger on the 6th on the 2nd string, and now you switch between 1st and 2nd string. Then you slide down to this with now your 1st finger on the 3rd on the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger on the 5th on the 2nd string, switching between 1st and 2nd string. So that's part 2 of this pre-chorus. Sorry. I do happen to make some mistakes while showing you guys how to play this stuff, because if you gotta repeat it over and over again in this very slow speed, it's kind of hard to focus and not to lose track. So hope you guys don't mind, and I'll see you in part 2.